Welcome back to another video. My name is Chris North and you are watching Smelly King Cologne Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Dollar Shave Club's fragrance line, the Blueprint 100 and the Blueprint 200 series. Let's do it. So the Dollar Shave Club has 6 fragrances and they sell each one of them for about $50 for I think a 50 ml. But you can get all 6 in 15 milliliters to try them out. So that's what I did. I think it's about $70 for that, but they come in these little packages and then you slide them open and you've got each one in there, and you can tell I've worn each one of them about the same amount just so I can do equal testing. And you have the Fresh collection, which is the white box, and the Warm collection, which is the blue box. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna talk about each one, what I thought about them, and whether I think they're worth $50 for 50 mil. Pretty close to, expensive designer or niche prices. So is it worth it? So the first one is called Blueprint 101. The note breakdown that you have in this one is simple. All of them only have about 3 notes. At least they're listed, that's how they're listed on here. You have sea spray, melon, and amber. 101 smells nice. Where it fails is that it lasts for maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. I had to continuously reapply this multiple times throughout the day because I couldn't smell it. And it just kind of settles down into a sweet skin scent after about the first hour and a half to 2 hours. And other than that, it doesn't last very long. The sea spray, melon, and amber. Yeah, I mean, it smells aquatic. All of the Fresh collection smell like they're definitely made for summer, but that's really about it. It's nothing, 101 is not anything special to me. Blueprint 102, they all look the same, so I'm just holding them up so you can see the numbers. But Blueprint 102 smells better than Blueprint 101 and lasts slightly longer. I get maybe 3 to 4 hours on my skin. It has some lavender. Actually, the notes in this one are bergamot, lavender, and white musk. So this one's definitely, in my opinion, a better fragrance. Overall, I think it smells better than 101. And with the longevity that it has, it's better than 101, but still not worth $50 in my opinion. It's not something that I would pay $50 for 50 mil for. Blueprint 103. So the note breakdown that's on that one are black pepper, Meyer lemon, and moss. Blueprint 103 is an absolute banger. This lasted on my skin for at least 8 hours. The Meyer lemon is super strong, it punches through, and the black pepper adds a nice touch as well. And the moss is sort of on the dry down, but this one is worth $50, and this will be one that I will probably actually purchase out of the Fresh collection. I wouldn't purchase the other 2, but Blueprint 103 is worth checking out. You can always buy the 100 series by itself or the 200 series by itself, so you don't have to spend the full 70 if you wanted to experience them. You might also be able to buy just a single 15 mil if you wanted to try it before buying the big bottle, but I think this one is definitely worth the $50 and probably will be added to my collection soon. Blueprint 103. On to the Warm collection, you have the blue box with the blue bottles, the Blueprint 200 series. Blueprint 201 I wore yesterday. Didn't have to use as much liquid, they're a little bit more potent. But do they last longer? No. Blueprint 201 with the dark blue bottles. This one has tonka bean, cedar wood, and cardamom. It smells good. It's better than 101 and 102, but again, it's nothing that's really impressive to me that I would spend $50 for 50 mil. I enjoy tonka bean. I'm a huge fan of tonka bean. Got a lot of fragrances that have it in there. I enjoy that sort of vanilla, almondy, sweet. This one does not come on my radar as top 10 by far. So this is not gonna, I'll enjoy the bottle while I have this left, but I'm not gonna spend the $50 on the 50 mil. The longevity on it gives you probably 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. It's a little bit darker of a fragrance, so it lasts a little bit longer than most of the Fresh ones that the Blueprint put out, except for 103, but still nothing impressive. Blueprint 202. This one has vanilla, cacao, and suede, so vanilla, chocolate, and suede. Wore this one actually the day that I got the box in, which was about a week and a half ago, I would say. I wore this one out. We were going to play cards with some friends. This one does last. This one lasted about 6 to 7 hours. When I got home closer to midnight, I was actually still able to smell it. And the mix of vanilla and chocolate, it's beautiful. It just smells like a dessert. Definitely something you would wear either date night or like on a colder evening. I wouldn't wear this in the heat of summer. 202 might get added to my collection. I haven't decided yet, but it is worth it if you don't have a lot of gourmandy fragrances. For 50 bucks for a 50 mil. Again, you're getting into upper designer and niche prices, so you could probably find something a little bit better. But if you already order from Dollar Shave Club, you could throw this into your cart, give it a try. I don't think it's a bad one. It smells good to me. Last but not least, we have Blueprint. You guessed it, 203. I'm actually wearing this one right now. I sprayed it on maybe 4.5 hours ago. It's a skin scent at this point. I get a little bit of musk. There's vetiver and sandalwood in here as well, and I'm a huge vetiver fan. I've got a bunch of vetiver fragrances. Girl on Vetiver is probably one of my favorites. Red vetiver from Montal is going to be on its way in soon, but again, nothing special. It's maybe 4.5, 5 hours long. It sits very close to the skin. The only one of these that was a super projector, in my opinion, was 103, and that's the one that is probably going to be a for sure buy for me. And I think it's the one that gets most of their ratings on their website. In my opinion, 101, 102 Blueprint, they don't smell bad. Nice, fresh skin scents, but they don't project and they don't last. 103 is worth the $50 for 50 mil. Lasted 8 hours and I can actually smell it multiple times throughout the day. 201 and 203, again, for me, they're not worth spending the $50 to get it. Again, I'm glad that I have these bottles. I can kind of play around with them and see if my opinion changes, but after 1 or 2 wears, they just aren't that special. Blueprint 202, however, is pretty decent. It has the chocolate and vanilla and suede. Nice gourmandy side to it. I like it. I just don't know whether I'm going to add it to my collection yet. Out of the warm collection, 202 is the best. Out of the fresh collection, 103. There's my review. I haven't seen very many people do a review of the Dollar Shave Club fragrances, so I figured I would purchase them and see what I thought about them. Not entirely disappointed. I think me discovering 103 was worth it. And I hope that if you guys watch this review and go out and buy 103, you'll like it as much as I did. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. Stay safe. Stay fresh. We'll see you in the next one.